Not everybody has good intentions with you, brother. Not everybody means good to you. Not everybody means to wish you well or anything, bro. That's why you need to watch out for all these people, all these snakes out in this world, bro. This chaos that is creating in our, our beautiful world is causing people to go crazy, go mental, bro. You see, it's like a game. A lot of people come into your life. They paint this, beautiful picture for you. And you start to believe it. You start letting yourself in. You start letting these people, into your life. You start opening up to them, And then bam, they disappear. They ghost you. They stop talking to you. Why? Because they got what they wanted. They dragged you in. They saw you as their prey. And they attacked when the timing was perfect. So as you were opening up to them, as you were telling them everything about yourself and what you've gone through in life and your dreams and your goals and the aspirations that you may have, they didn't care about any of that. They didn't care one single second about you or your beautiful soul, brother. They only cared about getting in between your pants, trying to get something from you. That could be money, that could be resources, that could be anything, bro. Or maybe they just wanted to hurt you, Not everybody in this world have good intentions. And the people that do, bro, those are rare to find. And those are the people that have always been used, have always been, played with. So they struggle to even open up to a single soul, bro, because they have this wall put up after so many times that they let it down. It has broken them and broken them into more and more smaller pieces. And it's been taking them a while to put those pieces back together. It's like a quote, I saw this on the gram the other day, where it says, don't let a guy or a girl destroy your heart in just a few seconds. And the mom responded, it took me 9 months to create that beautiful heart. So don't let no man or girl come and destroy it in a matter of seconds. So your heart, my brother, is the most valuable thing that you have. It's the most sensitive thing within your body. It's the thing that makes you feel. It's the thing that allows you to understand who you are, what emotions you're feeling. But yet, we have something else which controls us, which, we have to use every single day. And that is your mind. Your mind is your biggest enemy of all. Your mind will literally kill you with your own thoughts. Your mind will literally make you overthink, self-doubt, start thinking negatively about yourself, and it's not good. As much as we try to control it and have it under control, man, we just can't. There's going to be those days where you're not going to know what to do. So you start overthinking and everything. You might be in certain situations that, you need the other person to be patient with you, or other people, to be waiting for you to understand what you're coming from. But most of these people, they don't understand because they don't go through that. These are the type of people that you should be avoiding. You know what I mean? The people that don't mean jack shit to you. And that mind, bro. From my own experience, bro, it sucks. Just a couple days ago, I was going through that. And it sucks, dude, because it puts you in very vulnerable situations. It makes you want to decide on that current moment when all you got to do is just give it a couple days, wait for it to, cool down. And it sucks, bro, because you start thinking about that shit all day. You start thinking of different outcomes. You start doing research. You start asking people for advice. And it just doesn't seem to help. Which is one of my good friends, bro, they told me, just go with the flow. And everybody told me all day, just go with the flow, see what happens, see what comes out of it. And you just kind of get a clearer mind and a better perspective as to how to approach it. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to control the mind and, going with the flow. Still doing, the things that we got to do every single day, showing up to the gym, doing our day-to-day, daily goals and everything. We're not letting that get in the way of that, which is 10 times harder. I'll tell you that. If you've gone through that, you probably know how it feels, and it sucks. But yeah, man, just go with the flow. If you're going through any of that, remember that your mind, bro, you just gotta. It's a never-ending war. There's times where you're gonna win. There's times where your mind's gonna win. But then what sucks, bro, is that your heart is the most kindest part of your body, bro. It's the kindest, most genuine part. It makes you feel some type of way. You get to meet somebody and you feel all these butterflies and everything. And then your mind gets involved and then your whole perspective changes. And it sucks. It's like the quotes, you probably seen them on the gram or anything like that, where it says, listen to your heart or listen to your mind. Like, which one are you going to listen to? The heart is like the most positive, most genuine way to go. But the mind is the most controlling one. But there's times where the mind is right, and there's times where the heart is right. So that's where you need to go with the flow and understand that it's just a matter of time. You get a clearer picture, you get a better perspective, and you have a better stand. You're not as vulnerable. You can actually decide once you have a clear perspective. And all of this happens, bro, because people come into your life with really bad intentions. And like I said in the beginning of the video, man, they come into your life trying to look or seek for something that they want. It's like a side mission. Once they have that mission completed, they're gone, bro. And it sucks because they end up hurting you, or you're probably in that position that it was never your intention to hurt nobody. But somehow it turns out to be that way. And you're always the bad guy. Or vice versa. The other person's the bad guy. Even if you come in with really good intentions, bro, there's times where it's just God is testing you. Karma, bro. You got to pay some good ass karma because you did something really bad in your life. And karma's there to like test you and be like, yo, it's time for you to pay up, my boy. So, and it sucks because you don't know what you did wrong. You think you've already paid that, but then you start overthinking that you might have not. Maybe you're going through it, or maybe you don't know. Which is why you got to go with the flow. Which is why you need to stick with your mind and try to control it as much as you can, and listen to your heart when it's good intentions, when it's good, reasonable good intentions. It's a never-ending cycle, bro. This is life. And it sucks. But it's part of the process. So try to avoid the people that mean good. You know what I mean? Take your time. I'm not saying cut off everybody. I'm saying take your time to really get to know these people. Do the 3 to 6 month rule. 3 months, you kind of get to know them and stuff. You kind of get a vibe off of them. After 6 months, bro, that's where you really get to see their true colors, because the other person's going to get very impatient. They might even stop talking to you within the first or second month. Or they might continue to see if they can actually break through your walls, bro. After 6 months, bro, if they don't, and you just do not get a clear, a clear picture of what their true colors is, bro, it's time to move on. It's time to let go. It's time to, just let it be. It didn't work out. Good or bad, bro. In the beginning, you get all these butterflies and everything, right? Or like this good ass feeling. You're like, I just met somebody that really means a lot to me. I'm going to be there for them or be there for her or anything, right? But then after like a month or two, you let them in after like the first or second week, right? So it feels so damn good that after even 2 to 3 months, bro, they're gone because they got what they wanted. And it sucks, bro, because a lot of us out here, bro, we got good intentions. And they're ruining it. They're ruining it for us. So it's fine. We're going to have to work, overtime for that shit. But it's fine. Just really get to know the person. Really, really get to know them. Connect with their eyes. Connect with their soul. Not just their body. Actually try to build a genuine connection, bro. Because, bro, You don't want to be out here hurting people, bro, because legit, man, for me, I feel guilty, bro. Like, I legit do not know how to express myself sometimes, and I hate that. Like, I get put in these very vulnerable positions, bro, that this is why I don't even bother, bro. Because you get put in these situations, bro, that you're going to hurt someone. You know, and like, you don't want to hurt them. But at the end of the day, God's or karma is telling you this is the way to go. So you need to decide what you're going to do. And you get put in these really bad situations, bro, that it sucks. And you hate yourself and you doubt yourself and you just feel so guilty. So avoid those type of people, bro. But it's hard to avoid them. You know why? Because you don't know if they got good intentions. Which is why you need to do the 3 to 6 month rule, bro. Get to really know these people, bro. Pay attention to the little things. Like, are they willing to go for coffee even for 20 minutes? Are they willing to hang out with you on the weekends? Are they willing to do like these little things, bro? Not the major things where you go out to dinner, movies and stuff. No, I'm saying like they pull up to your crib, they buy you flowers or you buy them flowers. You know, they surprise you with coffee, or they message you that they want to see you type thing, right? But make sure it's consistent. Because if they're not consistent, bro, after 2 to 3 weeks, bro, it's dead. Move on, let it go, let it be. Just go with the flow. That's it. And always remember, bro, not all, I say like 90% of people in this world, bro, ain't got good intentions. They're just trying to use you. And I think that's what society has normalized, which is not good. You know, lust is like, it's so normal now. Like, lust is just so normal. Like, what happened to, you know, working towards it or kind of building your way to it? You know, you got all these, yeah, it sucks. But really get to know these people, bro. You know, really think about who you want to let in into your life, and who you really want to open up to. But for me, bro, it's hard for me to open up. It's hard for me to understand, you know, how are they going to understand my point of view when they don't really understand who they are in the first place? You know, if they say the sky is red, bro, you need to run. If they say that in the winter it fucking rains, and it was like it's hot in the winter, run. You know, things that don't make sense, bro, and you're like, this is not right. Run, brother. I'm telling you, run. Let it be. Which is where I come from. It's best to be alone. You know, the forever broken, you know, forever alone type thing. But there's times where God puts you in these situations, bro, that you're like, damn, do I ever want to go through this again? You get tested. This life is a game, bro. God is testing you every single step of the way. Not every single day, but in little things, bro, he's being consistent about it. So you need to watch out for that. So understand, bro, that God's testing you. You get put in these situationships because you got karma to pay. I don't know. It could be anything, bro. These people are just trying to use you. That's it. So make sure that you get to know these people very, very deeply, and you look out for the little things and look out for their actions, because their actions speak louder than words. Don't believe everything they say, brother. I'll catch you out tomorrow, man. God bless.
How am I supposed to let you walk away? How am I supposed to let you go?